Hey YouTubers and gamers, this is Cybersnake7 and this is Cyber's Sunday Pickup Show. Now tonight we've got more Mega Drive goodness. Obviously I'm ODing on the Mega Drive, or should I say slash Genesis as well, because I found the love for the machine again. So we'll have a few more Mega Drive games slash Genesis to show you and a couple of PS2 titles. And we'll start with the PS2 titles. And they are two that I needed to finish off a little collection that I started a couple of weeks ago, and I found them both fairly cheap for about £2, which is I don't know, $1.50, $1 over where you American boys come from. And the first one I got is the original Burnout for PS2. Graphically not the best, but still playable, but had to be got due to the fact that it's part of the collection. But as I say, it's in nice condition with booklet, and the disc is in very good condition. But for £2, I'm not moaning at all. So there you go, that's the original Burnout. And then I got the same time Burnout Domination. Now I don't know whether this must have come out in between, obviously, Burnout 3 and Burnout Revenge. It's in between that time because the graphics look pretty similar in respect to those two games. But as I say, yet again, very good condition, boxed with instructions, and the disc is immaculate for £2. So that Domination and the original Burnout do now complete my Burnout games for the PS2, which I'm pretty chuffed about. Now let's talk Mega Drive. Obviously I've had the bug for the Mega Drive slash Genesis, I'll say, all the time. So I've been overloading with games. So I bought myself 6 more this week. Slim pickings, to be honest with you, because over the next 2 weeks it's going to be I'm going to be very tight with my money, because I've got my bike to fix and also have it serviced. So it's going to be a slow couple of weeks for my cyber pickup show, but we'll plod along no matter what, whether it be 2 games or whether it be 3, we'll see. But anyway, I've got 6 for you tonight, and we'll start with 2 Genesis games. And first Genesis game, this one I bought the version of this game on the Super Nintendo roughly about a month ago, and I had originally had this on PAL Mega Drive, but I got rid of it a long time ago. But I repurchased it and got it the Genesis version, and it is the Aliens 3 for the Sega Genesis. Perfect nick, very good game actually. Very different than the Super NES version. Obviously this is more time based. You're basically against the clock to rescue the captured people, or prisoners should I say, in the prison. So basically you've got to free all the prisoners within a certain time limit, but the levels get bigger and the aliens get harder basically. But yeah, I did own this originally, but I'm glad to have purchased it on the Genesis instead, because I do want to build up a nice collection of Genesis games. But there you go, that is Aliens 3, the first Genesis game that I bought this week. And then moving on to another Genesis game. I used to like these guys in the early 90s. I was fanatical watching these pair. So to have a game about them is going to be an interesting experience. And it's Beavers and Butthead. Absolutely, I've got it on the back screen. I've just been having a look at the demo of it, and it looks very good. I think it's a two-player game. You control both the players. I think the bit of the premise of the story is they get tickets, and they have them chopped up by some guy using his lawnmower. So it's a typical quest to receive, to basically collect all the ticket pieces before they can go to the gig. As I say, the box is in perfect condition with the tab. It's strange how some American games have tabs and some just have the normal flat top. I don't know why, but I'm not complaining. But there you go. Yeah, fantastic game with instructions and a very good case. Looking forward to giving this a shot, because as I say, I love this series on MTV. years ago. But there you go. That is the second Genesis game, Beavers and Butthead. Now we move on to a Japanese Mega Drive game, possibly one of the hardest shooters I've played anyway, on the system. I used to own it a PAL version, but I got rid of it specifically because there was no instructions with it. So, and plus I just played it and got rid of it because Mega Drive at the time for me, well, take it or leave it, play it and get rid of it. But anyway, I've repurchased the shoot 'em up I'm talking about, and it is this one, Goinog. Easily one of the hardest I've played. But this, as I say, it's in pristine condition, very very good condition. I've got to say, I probably only know one person who's actually completed this game all the way to the end. I've never seen and never heard anybody else that I know who's actually done this game. I've got to about the 5th level, and that is as far as I've got. It's so hard, the last level, it's untrue. It's very very difficult, but a very very good challenging shoot 'em up, side-scrolling shoot 'em up, absolutely class shoot 'em up this is. But I'm chuffed to get it Japanese because I do like my Japanese titles as well. But there you go, that is Goinog for the Jap Mega Drive. Now we've got 3 PAL games. One I was very 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 lucky to pick up for the price that I picked it up, but I'll come to that one last. But let's talk about one of the first set of games. This game was one of the first games to come out for the Mega Drive when it was released, and it's a game I've never really bothered with, and I'm absolutely shocked to realise what this game is based on. Being a massive manga fan, and I love Fist of the North Star, absolutely love Fist of the North Star. Now, to find this out is embarrassing, to be honest, knowing full well that this game is based off the original title from Japan, which is Hokuto no Ken. Last Battle is that game, but obviously it was translated into Last Battle over here, and obviously it's lost. It's still got its violence, but the blood is missing from the original. From this title, should I say, as the original did have blood in it, but this is obviously based on Fist of the North Star, and I was shocked to find that out, unbelievably shocked. So I just went for a copy of this straight away, and as you can see, it's absolutely pristine condition. This is magnificent condition, and I'm fucking well chuffed. Absolutely brilliant condition. I've give this a go, and man, it is seriously hard, unbelievably difficult. I've got to about the 4th stage, and you got 3 men, and once they're gone, unbelievably hard, but absolutely fantastic game, and I'm glad I've got this, because Fist of the North Star, I love Fist of the North Star. So there you go, that is a classic side-scrolling beat-em-up, and a very very tough beat-em-up, Last Battle for the Mega Drive. Now another beat-em-up, slightly even more difficult than what you've just seen, by far, is this Budokan. I played this at my friend's house years ago, and he actually did this game, and I didn't think it was as hard as it is when I put this thing on. I can't believe how difficult this game is, because you've got a dojo with 5 different styles of fighting, probably more, and you've got to train your character. Every martial art form you've got has got loads and loads of moves, but you've got to practice and practice and practice. And you enter the Budokan, and you fight against people with samurai swords, you fight against people with tongue foes, nunchakas, everything, but you've got to beat them just with hand-to-hand combat, and it's not as easy as it looks. It's seriously, seriously difficult. So there's a lot of time practicing, learning every move for every art form, and then getting into the Budokan and trying to beat this is one tough cookie. But as I say, I've wanted this for quite a while. I played it on my friend's Mega Drive years ago, but to get a copy this good in this condition, especially these type of old big chunky boxes, you don't get many of these. But as I say, this is in very very good condition, and playing this is going to be a task and a half to try and do this game, seriously. But that's Budokan for the Mega Drive. Right, moving on. I mean, this is a short one, guys, to my last game. Now, to get this game for the cheapness, I call it cheap anyway, is a very, very good find for me. I loved this game that was on the Super Nintendo, and it was quite hard to get it boxed there, but it was not as expensive as this Mega Drive version is. And the game I was talking about on the Super Nintendo was Turtles in Time. That is quite expensive, PAL, and on the NTSC region. But this one is even more rarer, and I got this one. This is Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, a Hyperstone Heist, the PAL version. As you can see, it's in absolutely mint condition, fully instructions, perfect condition game. I was unbelievably, I was quite surprised what this goes for money wise, but to find one, and some guy put this on eBay for 24 quid, I just ripped his arm off, because I thought, I'm having that game for £24 in this condition. I mean, mint condition. And I mean, some guys are putting these on for £100 £150. I mean, the Japanese versions is even more, which I'd love, but I'm not complaining. To have an actual pristine copy of this for £25 is unbelievable. I played this and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's just as good as the Turtles in Time on the Super Nintendo for me, because I love my Turtles games anyway. But to get this for £24 is an absolute bargain, and easily my cheapest and now my rarest game on my Mega Drive by far. But that's it, guys. That is the final game of this pickups video. Hope you've enjoyed it, guys. As always, keep playing, keep watching. I am sybers 7. See you later, guys.